I have a problem with this. Now, first of all, where's the black dude with the white girl? I have a problem with this. Now, first of all, where's the black dude with the white girl? First of all, we started that, all right? Black dudes had been messing with white girls for a long time, and that's half the reason why you motherfuckers do this in the first place, because we were the ones that kind of abandoned you. I get that. Where's girls for a long time, and that's half the reason why you motherfuckers do this in the first place, because we were the ones that kind of abandoned you. I get that. Where's the black dude with the white girl?
I'm a little bit worried and I felt like I needed to do this video. You could already read the title. I worship like women and not white men or any man on this planet or any person. You should start to worship yourself with self-love and boosting your self-esteem in a healthy way, and that this takes time, work, to heal, and sometimes a therapist to support you healing and to understand yourself. So with the knowledge of yourself and the knowledge of human behavior, you can level up. I should have called my channel Black Women Leveling Up, because my main goal with this channel is for black women to level up. Okay, let me explain like this. I'm not sure if I do a video about narcissism and narcissistic abuse. Would you guys be interested if into me making a video about that, explaining the narcissistic cycle? I think I made a video similar, but I've explained it immediately with the example of the black community and how black women are victims of the narcissistic abuse, or every woman who deals with black men. Anyways, guys, the thing is, I understand that because I had the phase too. And I realized I had the similar or same pattern after I broke up with my narcissistic ex-boyfriend. I've been binge watching and I was addicted literally to videos about narcissistic abuse, narcissists, and actually like channels who what means bash narcissists, but where you could really feel related to, and other women who've been hurt. Of course, it can be the other way around, that women are narcissists and abuse their boyfriends or husbands, but I talk from my perspective and the perspective of my viewers, you black women. So but that as a disclaimer, at first we got that phase of realizing, yeah, okay, this is not normal and I've been hella disrespected. Then you can give it a name, what happened to you, and then you're gonna be angry. You're gonna be angry. You will have a lot of anger and maybe hate in your heart, because you actually love that person, but the person didn't care about you and so on. And then you get that knowledge, and then you binge watch, why do narcissists can narcissists ever change? Then you realize no, they will never change. Their personality disorder cannot be healed. Why do narcissists this or that? And then you see them as the devil, and that's your right, because how they behave is evil, and then you understand the psychology behind and how they see you, and how it's so easy for them to replace you, and how little they care about you, and how selfish they are. And then you realize, actually they are not all that. They just do that because deep down inside they are insecure and have no self-esteem, and they try to compensate that with all that abuse and manipulation and lying and so on. And that's the same how we black women who woke up from the black male worship feel. The first phase is, yeah, we're gonna make fun of them, look how dusty you are, look how you try to bully us, but at the end of the day, you are the real loser. You try to reject everything that you are and how you failed onto us, but look at you and so on. And you need that, you need that to get over it and to regain your power, your dignity back, your self-respect back. You like live that phase. Sometimes I also like to laugh and giggle at Dusties, don't get me wrong, but to but when it comes to a point that you dedicate your life into hating your abuser and or the abuser you've had since, yeah, you divested from the community, when it comes to a point that with so much intensity that you make it so intense that you dedicate your life into looking about, yeah, how black men move and why they behave like this, and how they fail, that you really dedicate your life into that, and also at the same time dedicate your life into worshipping all other groups of men, means white men of different ethnicities, then that means you didn't really heal, because, and that means you are stuck at the first phase of letting out your anger, your frustration, and understanding what's going on, and that your abuser is actually the one who's the real loser, you know to say it in general. I don't want to go details again. Just watch my other videos. I've talked more in detail about everything and the dynamics and so on. And I've realized that I got most views where I criticize black men in the black community. I think that's good, and I'm on purpose provocative, so many people click on those videos, and I want black women to see those videos so they get a wake up call, and they realize, yeah, I'm not crazy, like, because we are being gaslit everywhere, by black males and their mammies. Yeah, that's how I call it. You know, but you cannot stuck forever. You cannot stay stuck forever in this first phase where you like need to binge watch, and you need those videos where next to constructive criticism and real talk of the black community, especially black males and their preferences and so on, um, and then also bashing black men, but who cares about bashing them? Like, let's be like, seriously, I don't care, at least. That's not nothing in comparison how what black males historically did to us. you know of course we need that phase, but you cannot be stuck in this phase, because you know what's going to happen. You're going to think, yeah, every other man is better than black men, and I mean that's true, like it generally spoken, but don't be naive. Don't bring that worship back, like, to another group of men. And I think I've already said it in some videos, but for me it was important to do this video again, to show this is a black women liberation channel, and I didn't call it divestment necessarily, because there are some women who are longer divested than me, and I'm not sure if I even can call myself divested. I'm not part of the black community in the sense, like, mentality wise and so on, because obviously I'm a black woman, and I also avoid black males at all costs. I really avoid them, and I don't trust them at all. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to trust blindly white men, white Caucasian men, or white Asian men, or white Arabic men, and so on. I won't do that. I won't do that. I will have my standards up high, and I will level up and create the life I want for myself. And then when a man comes who tries his best to impress me, and next to trying this to impress me, that he also brings the things to the table I want in a man, because especially in this day and age, as women, we don't need men to survive. But if you want to get married, and so on. This actually a whole nother video, like purpose of marriage and what's more important, love or money, and so on. That's another video. If you're interested into make that I make a video, if you want to hear my opinion and want to talk with me about that in the comments, comment on under this video you see right now, if you would be interested into my opinion. Yeah, what's more important, money or love, and why should you marry, and so on. But at the end of the day, make up your own mind, your own opinion. And I'm a very young woman, so I would also love for women who are older than me and have more experience, more experience. Maybe you are married or you've been married, and so on. Please share it with us in the comments if you feel like you can share it. Yeah, like no pressure, but I just want to let you know I would appreciate it, and it would be I would be glad because we could all benefit from it, also the viewers, me, and so on, guys. But I digress. What did I want to say? Yeah, that's why I call this video I worship like women and not white men. You like, why why should you as a woman worship a man? Not even your son, because when you worship your son, he's going to turn into a narcissist or sociopath. When you cuddle him too much. Like, why on earth should you, as a woman, as the life giver, it's always have been like this, And if you are also more traditional minded like me, you will agree. It's always been like this in the nature of the man to chase the woman and try to impress her by showering her. There are even, I don't know which cultures specifically, but there are even cultures where on your marriage day, on your marriage day, your fiancé, not fiancé, fiance, I don't know, but your significant other, your man, is supposed to pick you up on the marriage day when you all dressed up and so on, and he's also all dressed up. He's going to come with an expensive ass car into the house of your parents. You are as the bride, you are at your parents' house or whoever raised you, and then your man all dressed up and so on, ready for the marriage, comes to your house with but in an expensive car, because with the car he wants you to come into the car after he did that traditional thing I'm going to explain right now. So then he comes into the house, all dressed up and everything, before he can even see his bride, he needs to pay something, okay? He needs to pay hundreds and hundreds of money, dollars, euros, wherever you live, to the parents. And I think even to every family member or friend that's in the house at the moment. He needs to pay everyone hundreds of euros, and then he's allowed to see the bride. Because as the bride, and I think that's a symbol for, yeah, now you are being married into another man's family. You're married to that man, and that man, with that tradition, with that gesture, he shows that he can provide for her, like he has so much money and so many resources that he can even pay hundreds of euros to several people. That's how secure the woman will be, and that's how he can prove that 100% every time he can provide for his woman, because he has the money, he earns the money, he saves the money, he knows how to deal with the money, how to handle money, he's responsible, and I say this to say this. At the end of the day, always that man, I don't care if he's white or Asian, I don't care. Yeah, it's true that also in the US it's tracked that black women are more danger in proximity to black males than to any other group of men. That's a fact. Okay, every 5.5 hours we lose a sister. It's a fact. But still, when you date out, have your standards up high. Oh yeah, that's why it's told that traditional wedding story, how it's how it's done in some cultures, to that you need to have your standards high, and that you not only date or marry for love. Like, emotions won't get you anywhere. Emotions are a beautiful thing, and it's important to have emotions, because without emotions we wouldn't know the opposite, which is logic. But always date, or have friends, or let people into your life who treat you well, who respect you, you know and in order to have a realistic judgment, of course life experience you need, but also self-love and a healthy relationship to yourself first, even if that means for a time won't have any friends. But be safe. I just want to say be safe, because I've seen some women who divested from the black community, who didn't heal first. That's what I always say. My purpose when I criticize the black community and black men and so on, my purpose is that you wake up, and that you see that you even get the chance to see another perspective, because we are being born in this toxic community, and the toxic mindset and so on, globally, as black people. So, and I make these videos to wake you up, like shake you so you wake up. But then the important thing, like I said, then comes the phase where you need all the videos where they explain why are black men like this and so on. But then you need to stop, because then you are going to start to be bitter or obsessed with or focused on the wrong thing. After realizing everything, you need to work on yourself, and you need to heal, because the amount of abuse and how intense it is, don't play with your mental health. I really mean it. Don't play with your mental health. Heal at first before you deal with anyone, before you have new friends, before you date again. And I live by that rule, by these two rules, and they can save lives. The first rule is, give the same energy back you receive. Don't be too nice. Be respectful, but don't be too nice. Give the same energy back you receive. Level up, so nobody can just treat you a certain type of way, so you are independent. Okay, now comes the third rule. Actually, I just wanted to say the first and the third rule as the two rules, but then I came to the level up and be independent. But the last thing I live by is, um, until people prove you otherwise, don't trust them. It's that simple. When you feel like not like when you feel even anxiety and anxious and so on, when you think of a person, when the thought of a person, or when you hear their name, it stresses you out, it makes you a bit nervous, and you don't feel secure. I don't care whatever comes off their mouth. I don't care. When you feel bad around someone, and if when they didn't prove to you otherwise, when they didn't prove to you that you can trust them, don't trust them. It's that simple. Listen to your gut feeling, look at the actions of people, and when they don't prove to you that you can trust them, don't trust them. It's that simple. Live by these three rules, and you won't get played again anymore. And even if you would get played, since we are not perfect and we cannot always be 24/7, paranoid and so on. That's not my purpose. Like, don't be paranoid and so on. Just love yourself, and put yourself first. Even if you would get played, it will come with consequences. People cannot walk all over you without any consequences. Who are they? Always ask yourself, who are they? When it comes to friends, when it comes to men, and so on. And I want you to have this mindset, not only with black men, also with every other group of men. And I want you ladies to love yourself, to put yourself first, and to worship yourself. Like, it takes so much time to heal and your self-love journey, so we don't even got time to stay obsessed with, yeah, why are black men like this, will they ever change, why are they like this, and so on. It, like, on long term, it's enough, you know. There's a point where you need to stop and then focus on yourself. It's the same with, after you came out of a narcissistic, abusive relationship, you binge watch all these narcissist videos, but then you need to stop. You know, then you need to stop. I also caught myself after I went out of that narcissistic, that last narcissistic relationship I've had, and I've had narcissistic or toxic relationships with all groups of men. You know, since I've always dated all groups of men, you know. After came out of this toxicity, I've binge watched like these videos, and I needed that. I repeat myself so much, but it's so like, it's so important, because I love myself, I love other black women, and I cannot wait for the day when we understand, when we have a sisterhood mindset. Let me do another video about black sisterhood, because even other black women, and we are a minority, we are still a minority, the black women who are woke and enough and have understood what's going on and how the world sees us. The world doesn't think we deserve respect, because first of all, because of our image, and we need to change that. And also because people don't respect black men, so why should they respect black women? You know what I mean? And we need to show people, we need to check people, okay? And I love that we already built something economically, you know. That's important, because we cannot rely on others, you know. And what did I want to say, guys? I forgot what I wanted to say, because there come so many thoughts all at once. But let me end this video. I think you've understood my message. It's so important to me that whether you consider yourself divested or not, but if you agree with everything I say on my channel, you know, please feel free to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share my video as well as my channel. It's so important. Please spread the message. Yeah, that's what I've wanted to say. I want you to love yourself and do the healing before you deal with friends or dating, because there are still many black women who will have that black male worship mindset, or who have that mindset, yeah, everything white or everything non-black is better, so that they don't understand black sisterhood, and they have a negative attitude towards other black women, and rather be friends with white women and so on. You know, that they don't understand what's going on in this world, and also historically how other groups of women treated like women. I'm just saying, and from generation to generation, you don't know what her mom said about women like you. You know, I just say this to point out another perspective, you know. Yeah, it's important that you have a healthy relationship to yourself, because how you treat yourself is the basis of every relationship that comes into your life, you know. And don't believe in potentials, believe in actions, and until people prove you otherwise, don't trust them. It's that simple. I don't care who it is, parents, family, strangers you get to know, or friends you still have, and don't feel afraid to leave a relationship or a friendship when it's toxic, or when people make you feel bad about yourself. Especially when you level up, people are going to be jealous and mad. Anyways, guys, I digress. The whole point of this channel and of this video is to let you know, ladies, that I really love us black women. We've been through so much, and we are still here, shining, empowering each other on the internet. And I want us to also do it outside of the internet, that we create a mentality. And don't forget that other groups of people are watching us, men and women. They are watching us also, what we are doing online. So be careful, and don't worship anyone. Worship yourself, and then other black women who got the same mindset as you. Okay, period. Okay. Yeah, I love that for us. I love us, and I hope the best for us, and I believe in us, because the whole energy and everything we put into helping others, imagine if we would put that energy into ourselves. Damn, we would be unstoppable. And people know that. That's why they try to keep us down. So, guys, thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it. I know sometimes I digress, but it makes me so passionate talking about this topic or those topics. And if you have video ideas, feel free to comment them down below. Comment your thoughts to my thoughts. What do you think? Do you have the same opinion? What do you think about Black Sisterhood? Would you be interested if I would do this video? And please like this video, like, subscribe and share my video as well as my channel. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. And I love you so much. And I love that community we build right now on this channel. Thank you so much. I love you. And I see you next time. Take care of yourself.
I have a problem with this. Now, first of all, where's the black dude with the white girl? I have a problem with this.
Whoa! That's interesting, but I sure don't care.